Howdy folks, Jolly Grim here with a preview of the Kirovets-1 Tier 8 Russian Premium Heavy. And if you're wondering if you need another Tier 8 Russian Premium Heavy, like you need another telemarketer call, like I am, stay tuned and we'll see if this is actually different, worth getting with the Caravan event that lasts till Sunday. So stay tuned. So let's jump right on into this. So this is the Kirovets-1, and like the article said, it is very comparable to the IS-3. Main difference being that there is a flat front versus a pike nose like the IS-3 has, and a few other differences that I'll get into. In fact, let's just go ahead and compare real quick. And so this is with just 100% crew, nothing special, no equipment, no skills. So you'll see very similar stats. Main things to call out are the aiming time is better on the Kirovets, but the dispersion is quite a bit bad on versus the IS-3. So everything else pretty similar. Into the survivability, it does have a little bit of better hull. I did get a lot more bounces. Didn't really get pinned through the turret from what I remember. IS-3 does have on paper a little bit better turret. As far as mobility, the Kirovets is pretty mobile for a heavy tank, and like our IS-3 is already pretty good. But this actually feels a little bit better. The extra 4 degrees of top speed and 5 degrees of reverse speed are noticeable. Also, the traverse speed is lower, and that is also noticeable. So just keep that in mind, that it turns not quite as well as IS-3, but otherwise the mobility is there. And the power to weight ratio, a little bit better acceleration. So just keep that in mind. As far as the other stuff, just not very good view range, which is why I would recommend going to the equipment next. You might want to run optics. That's what I'd run. I could see throwing either vents or even HP into the first slot. If you do want a little bit even more mobility, you can run turbo. That's what I ran for the second one. I like it a lot. Like I said, the mobility is good, and that turbo just makes it a little bit better. So very nice. As far as field mods, I would recommend left, the train suspension, gun handling, aiming circle saws on this one, and extra view range, because view range is just not great. So the last one is either mobility or firepower. You can always run bond or bounty firepower, so I'd recommend mobility if you don't have bond turbo, obviously, and you probably don't want to use it on this. So even if you did, with that in mind, this is not a press account, this is a sheriff account. So the crews, I have all the crew skills, got plenty of bonds to play with to put bond equipment on. And then, so I did run it that way to see how it would handle with like the best of everything. But honestly, I was thinking about running it like normal, but I'll probably just wait till tomorrow, honestly. I did run 9 games, won 6 of them, lost 2 of them, and had 1 draw. Unfortunately, I did not have the replay set to all. I had it only on the last. So, like, fortunately, the last game was the best one. It is also the draw. So I'll show that. Trying to think of what else to call. The ammo is actually pretty nice. So you get 221 standard pen with APCR rounds. And then you have the option to get up to 270 with heat. 270 is not super amazing, but it's, that this combination is good. Plus, 61 penetration on HE rounds is good enough for, all sorts of paper tanks or beautiful backsides of even bigger tanks. Versus the Osu, for example, it has either AP or APCR, so better loadout in my opinion, ammo-wise for this tank. So, believe that is it. One thing I'm not able to show, I had a bunch of battles where I had bounces where I was peeking out of cover, just showing the display, and it got a lot of bounces. Obviously, don't show your wheel well. Luckily, your turret is pretty forward mounted, so you can get the bounce and then drive up and get that shot pretty quick and get back into cover. The replay I'll show will show you how nice that mobility is, especially reverse speed. So, anywho, let's get into the replay and see how that goes. Alright, welcome back. This is the last replay I had. This is a battle on Malinovka encounter mode. And I've spawned far left, so I'm going straight up the hill. So I chose to use turbo to get me up there quicker. Versus optics, which might have helped later in the game, honestly. But anyway, you can see, zoom out. Compared to the low other heavy tanks, this thing is it's pretty good getting uphill, pretty good mobility just overall. So I would consider this a brawling tank, and so in my opinion, this could be my favorite tier 8 Russian heavy premium. They're all fairly decent, but this one is closest to the IS-3, and I love the IS-3. And there might be an argument that this is better. The gun handling, I did miss a lot of shots that are almost defy physics here, but anyway, yeah. So I'm getting up the hill. I see this free shot, free damage. Pretty much always want to take it. My goal is to get to the windmill, to fight there. They're pushing hard for it, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some shots, get some free damage. Not worried about these two guys that are going there at the moment. The tier 7s, not really a huge threat in my opinion. The low and the Patriot are the ones I'm more worried about, and you can see the bounces all start to rack up here. Here you'll see gun handling. Not perfectly aimed there. Open for Cupola shot is just, you're not going to be hitting. That's not his strong point, is basically what I'm saying. That's not the best way to do it. So, get a nice shot in the IS there. Now, I think I'm going to, once the low shoots, I'm going to make a push for the windmill. The Patriot is distracted, so I don't really have much to worry about. Do take a shot from the SU and already, but now this is side scraping. It worked really well side scraping throughout the 9 games that it had. So. One thing to call in that I didn't mention is the number of rounds. So you'll see, or maybe not see, and later in the battle I basically run out of ammo. So I'm probably not going to show the whole thing because this is a draw. I'm not going to, it gets kind of boring at the end. I just wanted to show this type of fight. And right there I should have fired. Was trying to hit the cheek and should have just hit right under the chin, right under the gun there. At 270 was enough to pin that, so I didn't realize that. Do get a nice shot in the cupola there. And then, yeah, just finish him off. Actually, sorry. That was where I wanted to show that he fired. I knew I could get up there and get a, like, make sure I got my shot and then still get back into cover. That was a good example of like the mobility of being able to like use that nice reverse speed with the turbo to get a nice shot at that distance and still get back into cover before he could get his shot off. So I'll go ahead and show this. Artie's trying to get, so playing the sheriff account, unfortunately I didn't get to save those replays and show all the people that YOLO'd just nonstop for the like for most of the games. I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. I thought I had a shot and all of a sudden it popped up. I don't know if that was lag or what, but very, very weird. Yeah, now I'm just trying to take him out and dodge Artie at the same time. So a little bit of mind games. Trying to figure out Artie's reload and when he's going to be shooting. Alright, so got the tiger down. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. It just slowly, I end up with about, I think, 1,200 more damage, 2 more kills. I missed the shot that would have given me a top gun. Also missed a shot on the Scorpion that would have won the game because he's the one that ran off and hid and turned it into a draw, unfortunately. So I'll show those real quick, and then yeah. This is 1 kill. I'm going to show you a couple of these shots just to show. It can snipe, not the best sniper. It can hit some long distance shots, but just don't rely on that the entire game, because you'll see later. Alright, so that was a snapshot that I hit. Just luck. Russian tank, whatever. Hit that one, but you'll see the one I missed here in a little bit. Alright, so here's the shot that I missed. And you can see I'm running out of ammo here. Just bad luck. If I hit that shot, we win the game because he runs off. I went for the other 2 tanks, prioritized them, got them killed, and yeah, so not worth seeing. Anyway, I do hope that shows some of the capability of this tank. Very good brawler, very good, just getting in there, getting messy. When the people try to YOLO me, and look what our Artie's doing. I don't know what they're doing. So, oh, here's some bounces. Yeah, when people were YOLOing me because I'm, in the sheriff account, it actually held up pretty well with those YOLOs. So, anyway, like I should have been dead. Pretty much any other tank there, I should have been dead, and he missed his shots, thankfully. So, I thought he was off somewhere else. So, anyway. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll put the end scene plates, whatever. And yeah, let me know if this review was helpful at all. Just with a comment or a like or whatever, and that'll let me know if I should make more. So thank you guys. Have a good one.